So we've all seen the new third Force Awakens trailer. It's amazing. It blew people away. It blew up the internet. I'm so excited to see it. I can't wait till it comes out in December. And finally, we actually get a little bit of a sense of what's happening in The Force Awakens in terms of story. If you haven't seen Jennifer Landa, my good friend's video, she does an amazing analysis, clues us into a lot of details happening visually on screen that could give us some idea of what's happening. Now, I wanted to talk today about the music and what can we get from the themes that we hear and what's happening visually. So in the beginning, we see Rey climbing and scavenging through what appears to be a downed Star Destroyer, obviously feeling very secluded, alone, perhaps unsure of where her place is in the world, and that's why we hear single notes on the piano rather than a fuller orchestral texture. Then we see Finn's TIE Fighter crashing on the planet of Jakku. And he says he doesn't know what he's fighting for, of what his purpose is. And so our two main characters, Finn and Rey, are in a similar situation where Luke Skywalker was in the beginning of A New Hope. He's on a moisture farm, dreaming of bigger things in his life and uncertain where to go. So this is clearly the beginning of the hero's journey for our two main characters. So then we see Kylo Ren, our bad guy. We hear very dark brass chords symbolizing perhaps the Sith. And then particularly when we cut to the shot of Darth Vader's mask, we have a very dissonant chord symbolizing perhaps the secrets of the Sith that he is seeking out. So then we cut to the Millennium Falcon and we hear Han Solo and Princess Leia's love theme. So obviously they had a thing going in the original trilogy. We can only imagine where their relationship has gone to this point. Most likely they are married and perhaps they have a child who could be Force sensitive, another Skywalker. Of course, as we hear this love theme, we also see Han Solo talking to Finn and Rey. Now, I don't know what their relationship is at this point. I can only guess. Perhaps Rey could be the daughter of Han Solo and Princess Leia, because we are seeing her as we hear the love theme. Maybe that's a clue. I don't know. And so then we see a cut to the Knights of Ren. And what do we hear? The Force theme. It's bold, it's brash, there's lots of action, a lot of drums. Clearly, to me, this means a battle between the light side and the dark side of the Force, which is generally what Star Wars stories are about. So now we've got the struggle between good and evil. Han Solo is telling us that, yes, indeed, the Jedi, the Sith, the dark side, that all exists, that's all true. And perhaps now we are finally, in the Star Wars world, really seeing the Sith and the Jedi come back. That I am very excited about. So another complaint people are making are that we are not seeing Luke Skywalker in the trailer. Well, I believe we do, because we see a mechanical hand placed on top of R2-D2. Who else could that be? He's wearing a cloak, he's clearly a Jedi. So we see the Star Wars logo pop up at the end, and we hear a solo French horn. What people may not realize is that was originally Luke Skywalker's theme in the original trilogy. So it's gone beyond that and become the Star Wars main theme as we've had more and more Star Wars over the years. But I feel like that is our hint that Luke Skywalker is in the background. He's going to appear at some point, and he's going to have an important role. So thank you for listening. I hope you are as excited as I am for the new movie and the soundtrack by John Williams. If you want more Star Wars, check out my Star Wars musical. It's a fan film that parodies Star Wars as if it was a Disney animated musical. So we are running a crowdfunding campaign on Rocket Hub to create a sequel for you guys. It'll be a fan film of Empire Strikes Back, which we are calling The Empire's New Groove. Our campaign runs through November 18th of 2015. So please check it out. Help us spread the word and help fund us at starwarsmusical.com. Share that link, and may the Force be with you.